You rolling? Hi, I'm Timothy Mitchell, the Practical Printer, and welcome to my print lab. Hi, everybody. My name is Timothy Mitchell, and I am the Practical Printer. It is a great honor today to speak with a longtime friend of mine and the CEO of Onyx Graphics, Matt Crawford. Matt, hi, how are you?
Doing well. Happy to be on the show.
Great. Well, as a longtime user of your product, going back to, it seems like it might be 20 years, maybe longer. It's a long time. I found some old versions the other day. I was going through some of my old stuff. I'm like, man, I've been using Onyx for a long time. And you guys are still the kings, you're still I think the dominant market share in the North America, at least. I don't know the world, but clearly Onyx is the most widely used RIP that people I encounter.
Sure. Depending on the market. Absolutely. It's been 36 years.
Wow.
We've been doing it a long time.
It has been a long time. And you're going to be at Printing United Expo, correct?
Printing United next week. Really looking forward to it. Always a great show. Booth 3033 will be there. The whole team.
Absolutely. And I will be stopping by many times to visit because you have, among other things, one new product and then one product which has been out a bit, which I think has been a little under-heralded. The first, you have a release of Onyx. You are now in Onyx 25. So tell me a little bit about 25.
Yeah, Onyx 25 in July. And actually, we did a micro update 25.0.1 just last week.
Okay.
25 includes some great enhancements for nesting. We've updated our layout tool really to better handle contemporary technology, PC technology.
Cool.
But with that, we added a new templating tool. So now as we cater to micro print sites doing direct to fabric, direct to object, direct to film, this really allows you to create cells where you can ensure that the artwork is going exactly where you need it.
Cool.
So it really gives customers the control to make sure that they're printing where they want their artwork printed.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I just did a big deep dive with, I call it UV transfer to object. Everyone else knows this is UVDTF, but that's going to be big, and I'm sure you guys are going to be all over that as well. Very cool new technology. The Onyx 25, of course, would be very complementary. Do you have any new parts of Onyx 25 with color?
So with color in Onyx 25, couple of things. We now support G7 Plus.
Okay.
I think I'm saying that wrong. Yeah, G7 Plus, which really takes G7 was a methodology meant for offset press, right? Traditional printing technologies. What G7 Plus brings to the workflow is the ability to take what the neutral grays along with the full color gamut. So
Great.
Much better for fabric printing, much better for non-traditional stocks. So if it's not the perfect G7 white point material, and it's going to give us better spot colors because now we're dealing with the whole printer gamut instead of just the grayscale.
Sure, absolutely. I also love your things traditionally I've always appreciated about Onyx. One is I love the fact that you effectively incorporated the whole G7 process into the software, making it very easy for the user to it's all there. All you need to do is enact it, print the wedges, do your confirmations. It's all in one software. I don't have to be buying other third-party softwares to interact with it, which is really cool.
And actually it was a 24 feature, but with our color check, you can validate and verify your G7 process.
Yeah, I love the color check, and congratulations on that. People ask me so how do I determine before I do all this stuff that we have a problem? I'm like, it's called color check. It's built into Onyx, and all you have to do is add that feature.
Every time you press
you can
print,
save yourself a very expensive mistake.
Right, because we have the opportunity to make waste very quickly. So we want to verify that what we're doing is accurate before you hit that print button.
Right. Okay, so you're going to have somebody there explaining all the new features of the new Onyx 25. Congratulations on that, by the way. A cool thing, just as a side note, which I really like about you guys, every day I wake up in the morning and I go, I like subscription models better. And then the next day I wake up and go, no, I'd rather own the model. The subscription model is bullshit. And I can never make up my mind because I see the strengths and benefits of both. You guys offer people both. You know,
And
if you want a subscription, great. You want it month to month, great. You want it for a year, great. If you want to own it, great.
we support that the channel needs their way of selling it. Our customers have the choice to buy perpetual subscription, whatever model works best for the customer. We're there to support.
Okay, that's really cool. All right, now you have another product which I think is fantastic. I want people to know a little more about it, and it's called Onyx Align. Tell me a little bit about Align and what it does, because I think it's been missed, and it's something I really want to go over, what particularly when we talk at the show.
I appreciate that. So Onyx Align is shop management, right? So and it's shop management built and made for large format printing. This
Which is
isn't
my
software
industry. Okay,
that's
Monday is
ported.
not for my industry. Trello is not for my industry.
This is for our industry, built in shops by going into shops and doing extensive interviews and understanding what customers' challenges are. Um, the quick to quote, right? The job
Love that.
management, the integration into the RIP, the the connection so that once that job is quoted and accepted, uses the API technology in our software, goes right to the RIP. You can use it with Onyx products. You can use it without Onyx products. This gives customers the ability to create quotes instantly, predicted, predictive. It's the same. Gives customers the ability to allow anyone in the shop to build a quote, right? And it's accurate. And you understand your profit margins because your quotes are accurate. You know how much you're going to make. It's a game changer for many shops. We have shops that have I mean, week
Do you,
one, say,
Matt? Do you know how many shops I have been in that they almost have no idea,
what?
like what they're making on any? They don't know what it's costing them to print, and they don't know how much they're making on a job.
So important, right? There's times when it would be better to send the job down the street and let your competitor lose money. But if you know what's in that job, you know how much it's going to cost you. You can make business decisions, right? And that's really what Onyx Align is about. It's about getting that quote out fast, about managing the job in the shop, and about having the data of knowing what you're going to make on that order.
Sure. Okay. Well, here's a thing with the Align that I think is really important. And quotes, turning over quotes is really key. How many people are really just not quick on the quote? It's dragging out. There's one person that can quote. Everyone else in the shop defers to them, and everyone has to wait. And I'm like,
Yeah.
man, you are losing opportunities here. Absolutely no question about it.
Shops need to put themselves in the position to be the first one to start that printer printing. If your customers are waiting on the quote, your competitor could be printing it already, right? So
Right.
we're giving that tool very easily to the customers, quick to set up. This is a week worth of installation, not months and years.
Right.
It's really a great product our customers love.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of diving into a little more myself because I do think the idea for me of having my RIP software, which is really not just RIP software, it's my whole workflow software. That's controlling from file development, proofing, color confirmation, finishing equipment. All of that is Onyx 25. Then I want to integrate my quotes and everything with that because that makes sense to me. That way effectively my whole print and quote workflow is seamlessly integrated together. And that is very appealing.
The data's back and forth. You know when it was printed, how much was printed, how much ink was used, when it was used.
Right.
You have the predictive quote to compare against the actual costs.
Right.
So it's really a game changer.
And that's what I like what you guys did with this, is you naturally said, hey, what would be the next vertical integration of our existing RIP structure? And it's Align. And that's why I think it's such a great product, and I appreciate for what you guys spent. And it was a lot of R&D, I'm sure,
Massive,
to put that all together.
massive.
And I want to make sure that people know what you've built and how cool it is. So I will see you at Printing United Expo. Of course, hopefully I win my mayoral campaign, and then
We'll be
have
voting.
I'll have, I'll have certain perks and privileges that aren't quite clear to me yet. But I get to wander around there with a sash on, so that's really a sash and a hat's really all I want out of the whole program.
That's the prerequisite. So we'll be at booth 3033, Printing
All right,
United, showing off Onyx 25, Onyx Align, as well as a lot of other cool features and functionality.
cool. Thank you very much for joining me, Matt, and I'll see you at the show.
Thanks, Timothy.